Good morning, gurus. Welcome to another episode. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Bitcoin pulling back a little bit. Now, why this was important, on Sunday, yesterday, the funding fee reached 0.1% every 8 hours, meaning I was paying almost $700, $800 a day on my trade at 0.1, which is unsustainable for most leveraged longs. But now, after this little bit of a correction, a few $100 correction on Bitcoin, the funding fee reset, which is interesting. Also, what I think is happening on the weekend, you've got all these buyers that are holding their positions. But you don't have new buyers coming in because the ETFs, the weekend, everyone's closer, the funding fee starts to rise. But as more buyers come in that match the number of sellers, then the funding fee starts to drop. You can learn all of this, more detail about this in the crypto master course. You can Google funding fees on exchanges and understand. We're going to jump into the charts for Bitcoin. We're going to look at my trades. We're going to look at the community's trades. Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up, and turn on the bell. Let's jump into technicals for Bitcoin now. We're going into the technicals, and Bitcoin having a bit of a pullback this morning. You can see here dropping from it hit my stop loss, unfortunately. Look at this. My trade from yesterday, Bitcoin dropped from 70,000, dropped to 66,000, 67,000, where I had my trend line, but unfortunately I put the trade open on this strong area of support here, but it wicked down and then bounced. So unfortunately, if I made that stop loss too tight, but the trend line was correct actually. Unfortunately, where I would take a new trade on Bitcoin, I would take it from here, this major area of support, because now Bitcoin's showing us it can easily wick down a few $3,000 without even, and that's where we want to open our longs. And we need to leave a little bit of space to open on the wicks. So the new trade I would take in case Bitcoin has another melt, like another nuke, but the volume, you can see the volume on the, we've got relatively very big volume, and then on the weekend the volume drops, and it's been like that for a while. Look, massive all-time high volume on Bitcoin, and then the weekend volume drops, and that's when we have these little bit of drops, corrections. You can see here also bigger volume last week, nowhere near, but on the weekend also volume dropped. Here you can see also on the weekend volume dropped. So the weekend, it's normal for volume to drop, but the overall volume is still rising. And as I always say, volume predicts price, and I'm waiting for Bitcoin volume to indicate when this, I still think we're in this fourth to fifth wave. I think the target is 88,000 before a major resistance, because you can just see this trend line here. Let's go on the weekly. Weekly volume still rising. Weekly candle closed yesterday at new green high and kind of a hammer candle. This week closed last week. The new week started with this red candle already a little bit. Volume still rising on the week. Last week was almost all-time high, or quite high volume. We had last week Bitcoin traded 1.3 million Bitcoin was traded the week before. Last week 1.36 million Bitcoin was traded. So still very, very high volume. Let's look at the indicator bots. Bitcoin indicator bot, crypto guru bot still firing blue buy, hasn't fired red sell yet. Bitcoin indicator bot also firing sell at the 48k, didn't fire a buyback after the ETF announcement. Let's go closer now. I still think we're in that second or third. That was a nice trend line move to catch that trade. It literally came to my trend line from yesterday, touched it and bounced off, but it hit my stop loss on the trade. I should have put it more onto the trend line support. This is the new trade I'll take, opening 64,400, stop loss 64,000, take profit 88,000, and the longer term target 115,000. Risk to reward ratio 131, risking $385 to make $50,000 per Bitcoin with 10x leverage, $506,000 profits, 100x leverage, $5 million. So again, the trade on Bitcoin would open at 64,400 in case of a nuke on Bitcoin. But again, on the weekends, on the Mondays and the weekends, you usually get these nukes because of low volume. But as soon as the ETFs start opening, they start buying and Bitcoin starts pushing up again. So just keep that in mind. Now I'm going to go in. I'm going to show you my trades, my almost 200,000 profit Bitcoin trade, $200,000 Bitcoin trade. My account hit $880,000 profit yesterday. 880,000 total capital on the account, up from 150,000 mid last year. But we're pulling back a little bit with this Bitcoin nuke. I'm going to show you my account now. So this is, if you want to trade like you're going to see me do, go under the video. On your phone, these are all comments from people just thanking me and they're learning, they're trading. Under the video, go down below. One is, I'm going to show you also the community, what they're buying. Under the video, one is the exchanges that are used. Bybit gives you a $30,000 bonus when you use this link and you meet their trading requirements. BingX is second. Third is Binance for trading, in my opinion. I use Bybit the most. Two is the courses, the crypto master course. You get the Bitcoin indicator bot, the crypto guru bot, and you learn all of this. And three, join us in the Telegram. There's 9,000 of you. The courses are around $333 each. I recommend you take all of them. Otherwise, most likely you're gambling. And I'm not trying to sell you courses for just small, like for my own gains. This account I made from $150,000 to now $852,000 in the last 7 days, 779,000 to 852. So I made $72,000 in the last 7 days. In the last month, 565 to 852. So I made $290,000 in the last 30 days. In the last 90 days, I went from 464 to 852. So I made like $390,000, which is beautiful. The Bitcoin funding fee is 0.03. So that drop reset the funding fee down to 0.01, which is important. But that means a lot of liquidations just happened. My Bitcoin trade, $196,894 in the profits, 1,594%. And the funding fee is starting to cost a bit. Remember my 12K that I took as realized profits? It's now only 2K, but the overall trade has gotten bigger. So just keep that in mind. The funding fees are starting to get quite costly. Over on Twitter, I've been posting, if you can follow me on Twitter, 85,300 followers. MCRT, top blockchain games with growing addresses. Sandbox, Gala, MCRT 3rd, Big Time 4th, Illuvium 5th, Mana 6th, 8th, 7th. So amazing, Gods Unchained, MCRT doing amazing. With that slight Bitcoin drop, it reset the funding freeze from 0.1% every 8 hours to 0.3% every 8 hours. When the funding fee gets to 0.1% every 8 hours, it means I'm paying almost $1,000, it's around $700 a day on my 6 Bitcoin trade. 3 days of 0.1%, and it's unsustainable for most people to keep their leverage longs open. The Bitcoin ETFs will keep buying up available spot though. Holy shit, warning everyone, there's a fake leather app wallet in the Apple Store. Do not connect your wallet to that. Do not put your seed phrases in. People are saying it's fake and they're losing their funds. Bitcoin has hit all-time highs all over the world against the Egyptian euro, Ghana, all these currencies. Bitcoin has hit new all-time highs in every single currency in the world, which is beautiful. My team from Guru Ventures, I have my own VC company and DD team, due diligence team, have invested in Particium PC. Particia ensures that transaction details remain confidential, safeguarding. This is a disclaimer, it's not financial advice, you have to do your own due diligence, etc. But Guru Ventures did invest in Particia blockchain, and they're very excited about that actually. Bitcoin used its 2021 all-time high as a support. Volume is growing, which is good news. Inner peace comes within. If you're expecting someone else to be responsible for your happiness, you will never be happy. Be thankful to be alive every day. If not, God will say, okay, he's not grateful. He doesn't deserve this gift of health and life, and he'll take it from you. So be very grateful. If you're not sick, you should be ecstatic as fuck. I had terminal illnesses when I was young, and that's why I think I've understood that as long as you're healthy, be very, very happy, because that's the most important thing. Love you all, everyone. That's my updates on Bitcoin. I'll quickly check Ethereum, because a lot of people were requesting Ethereum, and I want to look at the overall market cap to tell us what that's telling us on volume. So total market cap 2.5 trillion, just climbing up. Volume still good, slight decrease on the weekends, but that's expected. The volume you can see still rising on the total market cap. We have a clear trend line here on the total market cap of all crypto as well. You can see that there is a trend line. I'll use this. So the third wave is still in effect on the trend, on the there's no big reset. So I still think we're on the third wave of this total market cap, which is amazing. So it's looking it looks like crypto is going to have some crazy reaching 3 trillion. It looks like it's going to go for 3 trillion, everyone. The volume is still rising. Remember, volume predicts price. That's the main thing I'm looking for. And you can see that the crypto volume is growing massively. Okay, I'll leave Ethereum for the next video, everyone, because it's a bit long. Thank you for watching. Those are my updates in the market. Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up button, turn on the bell. And I am traveling at the moment. I'll try and do a giveaway in my next video. But I'm doing a lot of Twitter giveaways with educational information on Twitter and X. The links are down below. Love you all. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.